Sorry, the video cut off again. But what was I saying? Oh, meeting people from YouTube. I would love to meet all of you guys from YouTube, especially. So if you're in the Atlanta area, I was trying to plan a meetup for October this year, a weight loss surgery meetup, but um, it just didn't happen like I wanted it to. Like I just didn't have the help, and I just didn't have the time. So I'll try again maybe in next year. I'll try to put together something with some other people. But I want to meet Clusie. Like she's in Nashville. If you guys have not seen her channel, check it out. I like her channel. I like her personality. I just want to hang out with Clusie for a little bit. So, and anybody else, like I said, if you're in the Atlanta area, or you're driving through Atlanta, let me know. We can hang out and go and get some kale or something. Pre-op, post-op, or whatever. I just love you guys so much. Um, Let me see. How does your husband like your body now? I guess he's enjoying it. Like I said, I was sick for a very long time after surgery, and so I didn't want to be touched. I didn't want to be held. I was just a wreck. And so, I think my husband enjoys it. He does. He will make he'll make a comment, like, oh, I haven't seen that shirt in a while, or wow, where those jeans come from. He'll say stuff like that. But we don't really talk about the weight loss a lot. I'm gonna try to see if he'll do like one of those husband videos. Like I love Precious and I think his name is it Precious and Freston. I think that's his name. But Precious, My Precious Life, I love her channel. Check her channel out if you haven't seen it. But her and her husband do videos like together, and I think it's so adorable and so cute, and I love their chemistry and personalities. I'm gonna try to see if my husband will do something like that on my channel. We'll see. He's really like a shy person. Um, oh, but I do know a friend of mine. We actually had our surgeries like maybe 2 or 3 weeks apart. She's a good friend of mine. Hey, Daniela. Yeah, and she actually had VSG. But I didn't know that she was having weight loss surgery. She didn't know I was having weight loss surgery. Um, and we ended up finding each other on Instagram. It was like, what? What? So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Okay, my goal weight, 130 pounds. I've said that. With all of the complications that I've had after surgery, would you do it again if I had to? If you would have asked me this question 2 months ago, I would have been like, no, nope. I remember telling somebody not to do it. Like, somebody, it was a bad day for me. It was like, and yeah, it was a bad day for me. I was feeling like crap. I couldn't figure out why I was feeling like crap. Doctors couldn't figure out why I was feeling like crap. And I just wanted to ball up and just die. And somebody mentioned it to me, or somebody in post. I don't know if it was. I don't know, but I told somebody, don't have a surgery. I wouldn't tell anybody that now, but I told somebody that because I was feeling regrets. And I wanted to say this really quick for people who might be pre-op. You will have regrets. Like, you will regret the surgery. It might not be the same day. It might be that day. It might not be 3 months from your surgery day, but you will regret it at some point. But that regret will be temporary. It'll be temporary. Trust me, because even with all of my complications, if I had to do the surgery again, I would still do it. Even though I can't feel my legs, I would still have weight loss surgery. Yeah. Um, okay, so what's my favorite food post-op? I like refried beans. I like refried beans, and cheese and salsa or guacamole, sour cream. Like, put it on a plate, and that is my favorite food post-op at 3 months. Now, it might change. But pretty much that's my favorite food. And also tomatoes. I am obsessed with tomatoes right now. Like, tomatoes are my absolute favorite. Like, oh my gosh, tomatoes with some like balsamic vinegar, or not even that, like just some salt and pepper. I freaking love tomatoes. I can eat tomatoes by themselves. I don't know. I mean, not like biting it like an apple, like a weirdo or anything, but like slicing some tomatoes real thin and getting a little. Oh my gosh, so good. Um, and it's crazy because I could not eat tomatoes at all pre-op at all. It would make my gallbladder go nuts, and so now I just can't get enough. Um, how was my hospital stay, and what did I bring to the hospital? I think I'm gonna do that in a different video. My hospital stay was great. Freaking Gwinnett Medical Center in Duluth, Georgia is like a freaking 5-star hotel. The staff is awesome. I was treated very, very well in the hospital. It was very clean. I had a private room. And they just took really good care of me, and they continue to take good care of me. It's a great program, great facility. And what else? Oh, I vlogged about it. So if you haven't seen that video from my day of surgery, check it out. Because I did some room shots, and I mean, you can kind of see me interacting with the staff. That's one of the reasons why I do vlog, because I just want to give people like a well balanced, and I don't know if I do a good job of it, but I just kind of want to give people a good glimpse into my world. So, and I brought typical stuff to the hospital. I brought the two main important things that I brought, or maybe I'll say three, to the hospital with me was chapstick, which I had a little EOS thing, chapstick, an extension cord, and my cell phone. And yes, I brought an extension cord. Like everything else was like whatever, I don't care. But those are the three things that I definitely bought, and then I'm glad that I brought to the hospital. Like the most three important things: extension cord, chapstick, and your cell phone. And I did my cell phone so I can vlog, and my extension cord with my charger to my phone so that I could keep my battery charged. Because if you don't bring the extension cord, your phone charger will not be long enough to reach while it's hooked up. All right, so let me see. And I'm going to do another video on the vitamins that I take, because I've got a lot of questions about that. My pain scale right out of surgery. Again, I talked about this in my actual day of surgery video. I think it was a 6. Because it was just the gas pain. Like, and because I watched a million YouTube videos, I already knew what to expect. So it was the gas pain. But once you start doing that lap around the hospital, like they make you walk, you'll walk out that pain. So there wasn't really any soreness from the incisions. It was just really because they pump you full of that stupid gas. How long were you sleeping on the recliner for post-op? So I love my recliner. You guys see I'm still in my recliner. And because I did have complications afterwards, man, I slept in my recliner for a long time. Like maybe a good month and a half. Maybe a good 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. I was still sleeping in the recliner. Even if I would get up and go to the, get in the bed with my husband and then get back out or whatever, I was still falling asleep in my recliner, and I would just get so lazy and wouldn't feel like getting back in the bed. But because I was still so nauseous, and then we have a little refrigerator in the bedroom, and so the recliner is right next to the refrigerator, and so I would sleep in the recliner just so it would be easier for me to just grab something from the refrigerator.